Good morning, millennials. Welcome back to the Morning Toast. Happy Tuesday. We hope everyone is settling nicely at their desks or on their couch or wherever you are on this bright Tuesday morning.
I hope for your sake you're on your couch because that's where I would be right now.
I'm so jealous of anyone who's on their couch right now.
I know, but you know, at this time of year, it's crazy because it's crunch time. It's the busiest time of year for like working, but I feel like it's the time I get the most burnt out. Like I'm running on fumes right now.
It's also like, it's that college mentality. Like you come back from fall break, you have the most to do finals, but all you can really think about is you have 5 weeks off coming up and like that's where your head is at. So like those 3 weeks in between the two vacations are like filled with so much treachery, but also the time where you're like just on vacation mode the most.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really struggling and like, I'm struggling to just stay on my schedule. You know what I mean?
I'm struggling because I had 2 vodka sodas last night. Like, I mean, no, not vodka, tequila.
I was going to say what?
Tequila soda, and I have the world's worst headache. Like, I'm turning into you. But you know what I think it is? I actually have had this situation before where I don't drink a lot at like a fancy event, but for some reason, whenever drinks are served in like a fancy glass and it's like soda water and tequila, like those drinks give me hangovers, whereas like dirty tequila shots from like the bottom of a bar in the like middle of nowhere, those don't get me hungover. It's like
I
the
feel like
fancy
those
drinks.
fancy drinks when they're like waiters passing around drinks are always so watered down, especially by the time they get to you.
No, totally.
Because the ice melts.
I'm not talking about the potency. I'm just saying something about those types of drinks, like in a classy affair, gets me more hungover. And I'm not even hungover. I feel like fine physically. It's just like I have a pounding in my head and like I'm getting an optical migraine. Like my eyes hurt.
Damn, hate to see it.
I know, it's terrible.
Give it another year, sis.
We were supposed to have Brian on the show today, but he is broken down and hungover, and I'm not one to force. And I'm the type of person, like if you cancel on me, like I totally understand. Because odds are in the near future, like I will be canceling on you too.
Yeah, and now
I have that cancellation in my back pocket.
Right, but we're going to recap the TPG Awards because they were so fun, so premium. Second annual The Points Guy Awards, where the best in travel and credit cards was celebrated.
And podcasts.
Yeah. Because we were there.
I had a great time. We had a great table.
Yeah.
Dorinda and Margaret Josephs were at our table. I like have such a special like corner of my heart for Margaret Josephs and Joe, and Super Joe was there, and I just really feel like a special way about them. Like I think she's such like a real person.
Totally.
And I just have like only positive and like loving things to say about her, which is rare for me.
I see her, like I'm just so happy to see her.
And honestly, I just want to like nestle my head in her bosom.
It's truly, like I know people always say this, it is a pleasure to see her.
It's an absolute pleasure. Like I feel pleasured.
Yes.
Not in a weird way. Also,
Totally.
I sat next to Dorinda, and Dorinda has come on the show, but I've never really socialized with her. She's such a nice lady.
Yeah.
And she is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. She came on the show like 3 years ago now.
And she sat down, she was like, how fun was that? When can I come back? I'm like, excuse me, you can literally come back whenever you want.
Anytime, any place, anywhere. There were a lot of housewives there.
I didn't see or get to meet Deandra, which I was really upset about.
I saw Deandra. I didn't get to meet her because she's never come on this show, so we don't have that point of connection. And it was like a Deandra's choice. Do I say hi? Do I not say hi? And I figured like not say hi. We'll cross paths professionally.
Eventually.
And then we'll
That's
be good.
how it starts.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
We saw Phaedra.
The worst thing you could go up to someone and say, oh my God, hi, like I love you. I do a podcast
Oh my God,
where we
it's so
talk about
thirsty.
housewives. Like, if someone said like, nope.
No, that's a turn off. We have to be cool, you know? You gotta play cool. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to chat, and I didn't get to talk to Kate Chastain either, because they were at a different table, but I saw Phaedra, and Phaedra just like, justice for Phaedra.
Honestly, Phaedra is the points girl.
She
at
is.
every TPG event, like showing up and showing out.
The OG like housewife who started going to TPG events before like it was cool. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Ramona came with Avery, and they were so funny. Like they are just a dynamic too. It actually is probably like so fun to have Ramona as your mom.
Yeah, and they just take the town together.
They're like socialites.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
They aren't like socialites.
Yeah, they are socialites.
Who else was there? Lots of people I haven't seen in a while. Joey Camasta, who I also have a special place in my heart for. He is so funny. And Heather was there. And Heather opened the show. And I was really caught off guard because they were like, Brian Kelly. And it was like a skit where Heather came out dressed as Brian Kelly. I just like wasn't expecting to see Heather. I didn't know that she was going to open the show. It was hysterical.
It was hysterical.
She was so funny. Who else was there? Oh, there was
Derek Peth was there. Oh. And I obviously captured a very precious moment where Derek was filming Claudia's time on stage for his camera roll, and he never posted it, so it's just like sitting in his phone, like waiting to be rewatched over and over again.
On the camera app.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on Instagram, on the camera app.
Just really, really cute. So supportive he was. Like, honestly, like Ben wasn't even filming.
No, totally. Actually, Ben filmed the whole thing and was laughing at all my jokes. I was listening to Ben's video of myself, and like Ben was like, because I told him, like, if you don't laugh, like, corporate events are so tough, you know? Either it's
the definition of a tough crowd.
It's a tough crowd, except last night it really wasn't. Everyone was like really young. They got my jokes. They were like, the drinks were flowing. It was easy. But it's always, I get more nervous to do like a corporate event than I would to do just like a show at the Beacon. Well, not the Beacon, but like a lot, like a 1,000-person show.
Yeah. It's a tough room, but you did an amazing job. You were so funny.
I tried so hard.
It was spectacular.
It really is, it's an honor, you know, just to be nominated.
Yeah, and it's an honor just to be there and learning about points and travel and seeing like all of the upgrades that I don't get.
And the big wigs.
It's a room full of big wigs, like so many wigs, you guys, it was crazy.
So many fucking wigs.
And then Carly Rae Jepsen performed, and she is just such a treat.
She was incredibly talented. I was really surprised because Ben was like, she was totally lip syncing. I'm like, actually, she totally wasn't. She had such charisma. And again, I'm sure it's difficult to perform for a corporate crowd when it's like, no one's like on drugs. Like, you know, like people at Carly Rae Jepsen concert, she's a gay icon. It's like, I'm sure it's incredibly lit.
Yes.
So she's not used to like a more subdued crowd, but the crowd really turned up for Carly Rae Jepsen. They respected the hell out of her. And I was actually really surprised. She played 6 songs and I thought I would only know 2, but I knew 4.
Oh, I thought I would know all, and I didn't know one.
Julian, actually.
Juliet.
Oh, and then one other song that she said she wrote about her cat. But she was a cutie, and I really enjoyed the performance, and I didn't think anyone could top last year's BB Rexa because she really surprised me the most. A, with her vocal talents, B, again, with how many songs I didn't realize she was featured on, and 3, just like she's so cool and fun, and I just like loved her. But Carly Rae Jepsen was a great act.
Yeah. All in all, it was a great night.
It really was. My head is thumping.
It took so much out of me getting ready for that event. I don't know. I can't even tell you. Maybe it was because of my TikTok, but
Probably.
Probably.
I made a TikTok this morning too. Follow us, you guys. Girl with no job, and Jackie secured the handle at Jackie O.
I'm at Jackie O on TikTok, so like they're giving me the respect that I deserve.
We just need to get verified.
It's really exciting.
I think I went like a little viral on TikTok because one of my videos has 70,000 views, and it's like not even that funny.
Don't let it flop, y'all.
I did one today. Can you watch it?
I'll watch it later.
Okay, it's like really creative. I got in on the trend. Have you been seeing the one that's like, oh, I said I know.
I have to see it.
Okay, it's like a trend where it's like you stand with your back towards the camera and you like write all these misconceptions about you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, actually.
Oh, I can't wait.
Except
okay, cool.
I have a typo, I'm really
Of course
upset.
you do.
And you know what I spelled wrong?
Of course you do. And you want to know why?
Jackie, do you know what I spelled wrong?
Shoes?
TikTok.
Stop.
I did
Claudia texts with the most typos in the world, and that's what you get for not like working on it. Because you don't, and honestly, it's getting crazier. You sent me a text today that was straight up gibberish.
Okay, but what I sent you, I knew that it was like totally fucked up, and it was on purpose because I wanted to convey how incredibly fucked up the screenshot you sent me was.
I understand. That's fine. But like the other night she wrote in our chat, like, she meant to say, what shoes should I be looking for this? And she wrote, what shows should I be looking for this? So the question didn't make sense, so no one answered her. She hops on in the morning, okay, thanks everyone. Like, bitch, your question didn't make sense.
But I didn't realize I had a typo. Why didn't someone let me know? Like, clarify, be like, what do you mean? Or a question mark, you know?
Usually you like send something with a typo, star corrected.
But I didn't see the typo.
You don't work on yourself and your typos.
No, I don't.
And that's why it's translating to your TikTok, and so now it's gotten to a level that's unacceptable, and you need to just be more conscious.
No, I know. And you know what is so crazy is that as a computer typer, I'm so efficient, like, and I really have absolutely no typos. That's because we were saying, like, we learned to type at such a pivotal age at a young age. But with my phone, like, I have fat fingers, and I just got the new iPhone. Maybe that's what it was.
There's no excuse. Your fingers are fine. Your nails aren't fake. Like, you can take the time. Literally, in every single thing that you write, there's at least one typo.
More.
But I'm saying, like, at least one.
But I just, like, I can't be bothered to update it. Like, honestly,
and then you're gonna end up with fucked up TikToks and it's gonna flop.
People should just be grateful that I'm answering their texts at this point, you know? I'm a star. Like, what
no, but I'm saying, like, even in like your emails and stuff.
No, by the way, my emails do not have typos.
No. Okay.
No, my emails do not have typos because I email from my computer.
From your phone.
But my phone is definitely problematic.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're aware that TikTok is highlighting this for you.
Yeah, I spelled it TICTOK.
Oh, God.
Such a fucking grandma trying to use in my grave.
Grandma who's like used to her TikToks. Mm-hmm. That's a good New Year's resolution for you.
Yeah, but like
because it's honestly so easy.
But you know what it is? It's like it doesn't really bother me. It bothers other people. It's like, do I really care?
But then your messages aren't getting across. Like no one's answering your questions. So it's at the end of the day, it's bothering you. It's affecting you.
It was just bothering me like in that one situation. But I see what you're saying, and I will think about it as for my resolution.
I think we just save you a lot of time at the end of the day.
Honestly, my resolution is I gotta start budgeting. Like, I'm out of control.
I'm out of control. This is the season of like where you spend all your money and then like on January 1st you like stop spending, stop eating, and like you try and get your life together. But like right now, I just feel like what's it called? Like it's just a pile on, you know?
Yeah, but like I think everyone feels that way during the season, but I've been feeling that way for like the last like 11 months.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it's like a seasonal thing. I think it's pretty much here to stay, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, good luck. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Now, I think that it is time to get into our Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
Do you think?
I do. I really, really do. But
I'm sure we have a slate of interesting content.
Do you disagree?
I don't disagree per se, because I think that would definitely be a little far, taking a little far saying I disagree. But I would like to give, brief pause here, just to let everyone know that today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh, just in time for our New Year's resolutions.
Oh my gosh.
HelloFresh is home-cooked meals made simple. They make cooking delicious meals at home a reality, regardless of your comfort in the kitchen. You know that Jackie and I have a very low comfort level in the kitchen. So HelloFresh gives you step-by-step recipes with pre-measured ingredients. You'll have everything you need to get a wow-worthy dinner on the table in just 30 minutes. Say goodbye to endless grocery store trips and takeout. HelloFresh has you covered. You can make deliciousness a part of your every week. Break out of your dinner rut with HelloFresh's 20-plus seasonal chef-curated recipes each week. There's something for everyone, so Jackie and I both have different types of palates. I like to eat like a 2-year-old. Jackie technically is vegetarian. So they have tons of different options you can choose from. There's something for everyone. They have family recipes to calorie-smart recipes and vegetarian recipes, both of which I think are more Jackie's speed. And they have fun menu series like Hall of Fame and Craft Burgers. They have more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you know you'll get something delicious. They are flexible and it fits your lifestyle. You can add extra meals to your weekly order, as well as yummy add-ons like garlic bread and cookie dough. See, that's more my speed, like the carbs and the desserts. You can easily change your delivery days, food preferences, and skip a week whenever you need. It's really just a premium service, and if one of your New Year's resolutions is to cut back on ordering in or just cut back on your budgeting, or you want to learn how to cook. That was Jackie's resolution this year, and HelloFresh definitely helped.
It definitely did.
You can get 9 free meals with HelloFresh by going to hellofresh.com/toast9 and using the code toast9. So that's toast and the number 9. Again, that's hellofresh.com/toast9, and the code is toast9, 9 the number, not spelled out. Sign on and get to cooking because I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's a great New Year's resolution. It was mine. I've fallen off a little bit. I'm going to pick back up in the new year, and HelloFresh makes it so easy and not so intimidating to do that.
So yes, that is the sponsor of today's episode. Also, every episode is pretty much sponsored by the Dirty Jeans Tour. Tickets available at girlwithnojob.com. I'm going to be in Verona, New York, upstate New York, near Syracuse this weekend at the Turning Stone Casino. We are going to be turning them stones, y'all, but you obviously don't have to bring your own stone. The casino will be providing for everyone. No stone is going to be left unturned. Are you okay?
Thanks, Joe.
I'm just, what I'm really excited about? Like, I'm really, happy and sad. I totally get what Casey Musgraves was saying, that my tour is ending. Like, I'm really looking forward to, being here full-time for a year and, spending time with you and just, getting back to being a person who has a house. Like, I totally miss that. Obviously, I will miss, the glitz and the glam and the money of being on tour, because, don't get me wrong, it's so much fun. But I'm not going to miss, shelling for tickets, I've done 80 shows now. It's, it's enough, And in the beginning, for the first, 50 shows, I never had to promote. It was just, they sold out. But now it's, people are, on their 4th time seeing me. Alana Paris came to my show in Westchester, and it was her 6th show.
That's insane.
Now it's the time has come for the tour to end, and I'm just looking forward to not having to do swipe ups,
Yeah. No, it'll be the end of an era for sure.
It totally will be. I don't even know what I'm going to name my next tour. We're going to have the toasters. Some toaster came up at Dirty Jeans Tour.
I know.
We did it live on air.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I know we had a discussion yesterday, and we didn't make a decision. Do we want to do the poll that we mentioned?
Oh, yes, we did. Oh my God, thank you for bringing it up, because we have been getting so many questions about Camp Toast 2020, which is Memorial Day weekend 2020. Tickets previously have gone on sale over the holidays, but we had been getting some messages that the holidays, as we were saying, are a tough time budgeting wise for people, because you have to get gifts for everyone. It's just a tough time of year. So we wanted to ask you if you would rather tickets go on sale before the holidays or after the holidays.
Right, the week before Christmas or beginning of January.
Or January 15th, payday.
So where should I put a poll?
We're gonna put a poll on our Instagram story, and then based on how people vote, I know it's a nice thing to be able to get the tickets as gifts
gift
for people for the holidays, but if too many people can't get them when they want to get them, then maybe it's worth waiting till January 15th. So it's completely your guys' choice. Vote in our poll on our Instagram. But regardless, Camp Toast 2020 is Memorial Day weekend 2020, and we are so excited to have you.
I'm so excited. I was recently watching our Patreon video of Camp Toast, and I was literally crying.
People are wait until tax time.
But that's so true.
I know,
after
but then
tax season.
it's too close to Camp Toast, but that's hilarious.
Okay, poll. When do we want camp tickets? Before
People
Christmas?
everyone in the live chat is saying after. They're saying January. Say before Christmas
or after Xmas. Parentheses, January.
Yeah.
Okay. It is on our Instagram story.
I see one for before.
I think it's only fair. Because we were going back and forth, like, we were disagreeing. It's like, we're not buying them. Like, let's see what the people want.
Yeah. So everyone just, you know, voting is power. Rock the vote.
Right. You have the power. Also, that would be a great time to remind you that everyone should be registered to vote in their specific states.
Yes, and register to vote for the Camp Toast poll. It's honestly the most pressing issue of today.
Oh, so I was watching the video and I was like literally just like crying. Like, I think that the months leading up to Camp Toast are very anxiety inducing for us and we don't get to get excited about it. And then after it happens, like now I'm like in the point where I'm actually like really excited for it and I just like can't wait to come back, you know, living 10 months for two.
Living 10 months for two. And obviously Camp Toast 1 and 2 were so much fun and pretty much everything's going to be the same, but we do have like a few upgrades of things that we're going to be doing.
It's the same format, same everything, but definitely upgrades on like activities and
then something that we had read that was that like not everyone got to get a picture with us.
Oh, which is so crazy.
Because like the way that it works is like just come up and take a picture, but we understand that people are shy and introverted like myself.
And also it is a weird thing.
I would literally never. So now we're going to do like a little meet and greet situation so that everybody can get a photo with us.
With like premium lights, a premium background so that it's really taken care of.
And you don't have to like worry about it the whole time because I can see how that could be stressful.
Also, like I think we should do it at the beginning, just like get it out of the way so people can like live their lives and then like not wear makeup.
Oh, totally.
You know?
Yeah, but we love to wear makeup. Like, it's not a chore.
Well, not everyone does.
No, but a lot of people do.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah, and then they don't.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want.
But if they know they have a picture, then they're going to be like running around just in case like the meet and greets that day, you know?
That's true. Yeah, so the whole schedule will be up and everything. It's going to be so premium
I'm so
per
excited.
usual. I'm really, really excited. So stay tuned for all of that and make sure to vote in the poll because your voice matters.
It does.
Are you ready for our first story?
I mean, I cannot believe it's been 19 minutes, but yes.
Cardi B is on the cover of Vogue with her daughter,
with Culture.
She is looking gorgina, truly beautiful, like precious angels on the cover. I love everything about this.
I just stan Cardi B so much, and like I love that the world stands her too. And I think there was a point in time where Vogue like would have, you know, stuck its nose up to people like Cardi B. And she's just out here on the cover, and I'm glad that Vogue has like finally come around to just being like what we wanted it to be, like a magazine with celebrities on the cover, you know, and then like fashion inside, but like celebrities on the cover.
No, I just love that Cardi B in the span of 2 days is in the strip club, like getting shadow banned on Instagram and on the cover of Vogue. Like, get you a girl who can do both.
Did she get shadow banned?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because when I went to search her, it wasn't coming up, and I thought for a second, I was like, did Cardi B block me?
But by the way, I had the same thing, but it's because her Instagram is I am Cardi B.
No, everyone was saying that she was shadow banned.
Oh, hold on, I don't follow her, so let me see if I can find her now.
I also don't really know what a shadow ban is, but
it means that you don't, no, she does not shadow banned. It means you don't come up in the search. You know who's shadow banned is Jackie Schimmel. She has been since I met her at Vital Proteins, literally 2 months ago.
She still is?
Jackie, SCH, she doesn't come up. Like if you want to find her, you have to go to someone's account who follows her.
That's crazy.
So like I follow her. So you go
I can't believe she's still shadow banned.
There's something really weird going on with her Instagram. Like someone at Instagram like has it out for. So now I go to Girl with No Job following. Now I see Jackie Schimmel's Instagram. How crazy is that?
Wow.
And like she's lost 10,000 followers. Like they're doing something to her.
And
her account got deleted.
What's the cause?
I don't know. They say that she like triggered she broke some rule when she called all of us whores on Instagram. Like she was sitting at a table. She was like, look at these whores. And like it was me and like Heather and Morgan Stewart. Like it was not, we weren't actually like being sluts, you know?
Maybe they were. Well, that's really crazy. Justice for her.
Justice for her. It fucking sucks.
This cover is beautiful. I can't wait to read the article. Apparently she talks a lot about how like the hate that she gets, like people can't stand to see her winning. Like she goes on Twitter and like everyone just has something to say because they're just jealous.
But also in like the female rap game, it's like stan culture is so heightened. Like you can't just like all female rap music. Like you either are like a Nicki Minaj or like a Remy Ma or a Cardi B, and like there's so few players in the game. Like it's really such a divisive like audience. So that when Cardi B like does break records that Nicki Minaj once held, like people hate her for it because the Nicki Minaj stans like they're jealous. Like Cardi B. Like nobody wants to say it, but like, and it's terrible that there can't be two, and like there can be, but there can't because Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are so competitive with one another. But like, Cardi B is now bigger than Nicki Minaj.
Got it. Also, this is a lesson for you. Apparently, she's been shadow banned, Jackie Schimmel, because she's always talking about how she wants to fuck her dog. And by the way, I'm just reading this in the comments. I don't know if that's true, but I just know that is something that you should be.
Okay, but I don't say it on Instagram. I say it on my podcast. But okay, but I don't want to fuck you.
Don't get this podcast.
Oh my God,
banned.
did she say that? That's fucking hilarious.
That's what some people are saying.
By the way, I know what she means.
Okay. Our next story is an update from yesterday's story about rapper Juice WRLD. Mm-hmm. Because now it's come out that Juice WRLD may have triggered his own death when he allegedly downed pills.
Yeah, like he was on a private plane and the police raided it.
Yeah, because a couple people he was with had guns, and you can't carry guns on a private plane.
Right, I actually think that his, the pilot had called the police.
Yeah, so they're saying that apparently, allegedly, he had a bunch of pills on him and the police were coming, so he downed them all, causing an overdose and death.
That is a terrible idea.
Terrible idea. And
flush them.
Terrible.
Put them up your butt cheeks, like literally
or
anything.
Just, like, you get in a little trouble. Like,
right, oh yeah, or that.
I don't know what, they were Percocets apparently. I don't know.
That's a terrible way to die. Like, oh my God. Like an accident.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
awful.
Crazy. Oh my God, like that's, like the story just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, keeps getting worse. So anyways, we'll update you on this story as more things come in. But it's just a really sad story about a rising star.
Totally. So maybe he didn't fake his own death now that we're reconsidering.
Yeah. But it's an interesting theory on TikTok.
Yes. TikTok is just out here pushing premium content. By the way, we had gotten to the story 4 minutes ago and we're already on our third story.
No, I know. And I'm like...
Some stories, like, don't need deliberating. They just need reporting.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, 100%. And it's tough. Like, you never know, like, what we're just going to, like, dive into so hard.
We don't even know.
Right. And what's just going to literally be, like, one sentence, like, here's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Are you ready for our next sentence?
I guess.
Actually, this one's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Who knows where it could take us?
Okay.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus says SNL was, quote, very sexist during her time there.
Wait, I'm shook. By the way, anyone who was mean to Julia Louis-Dreyfus is evil. She's the most precious woman on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm. Julia Louis-Dreyfus made the revelation Saturday night in a sit-down with Stephen Colbert at a packed fundraiser for his wife's film and arts organization at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center.
Where I will be performing Bergen Pack. Tickets available at girlsnojobs.com.
Oh, wow. Quote, there were plenty of people on the show who were incredibly funny, she said about working on SNL. But, quote, I was unbelievably naive and I didn't really understand how the dynamics of the place worked. It was very sexist, very sexist.
Yeah.
The actress also spoke to what she said was rampant drug use among staffers on the NBC show.
Who was she on with? I'm gonna Google. Like if you had asked me what Julia Louis-Dreyfus was on, I would never have remembered that she was on SNL, but it makes sense that's how she got her start. But what cast was she a part of, you know?
Oh, I'm not sure. She said people were doing crazy drugs at the time on SNL. I was oblivious. I just thought, oh wow, he's got a lot of energy. I don't know how anybody could work stoned. It was a pretty brutal time, but it was very informative for me, she said.
She appeared alongside actors who would later rise to prominence: Eddie Murphy, Jim Belushi, Billy Crystal, and Martin Short. I just don't see Martin Short doing drugs, but like, you never know.
No, but I think she meant staffers, like writers and the people
right,
that you
not
don't
the
see.
stars.
I don't think that you can really like be on, I mean, actually you probably can, but I don't think she was referring to the stars. I think there are so many people who work on the show that we don't know.
I understand that like showbiz is notoriously like, you know, is notorious for its like drug use and drug enabling. And I don't really understand because like honestly, most of the people that I know in Hollywood, like they work so fucking hard. Like, how do you have time to do drugs?
I don't know.
Like when I think of
well,
like,
I think there are some drugs that like help you do your job.
That's true. Like cocaine gives you energy, right?
Yeah, but I think when it comes to like drinking, you just have, I guess you're one of those people who doesn't get a hangover, like.
Right, because like if the conspiracy theory that Jimmy Fallon is always drunk is actually true, like he does a show every day and he has to like rehearse the show, practice show in front of a live audience. Like how is that actually possible? Like it actually
it's not sustainable.
It can't be possible.
I don't know.
You know?
Like, I was just thinking about it, because now I don't really drink, but I realize I only drink when I'm on vacation, because that way, if I get hungover, I'm not gonna, like, lose important days. I'm vegging out doing nothing. But, like, as a working person, like, I just can't drink.
No, totally. And I have found that, like, the more like successful you become, the less you want to drink on weeknights. Honestly, like a year ago, 2 years ago, like I would have been balls deep to the wall at TPG Awards. Like,
yeah.
But that's just not like our life anymore. And when you like your job and like you find success, like you want to get up the next morning and you want to do it. So I just don't even understand, like, and I guess it's more of like an addiction mindset that I can't really relate to, but I can't understand like having so much success. Like when I think of like, you know who works so fucking much. And by the way, never complains.
Kelly Clarkson.
Olivia Culpo. She is on a plane every day. And she's an influencer and like at heart. And influencers love to be like, just got off a plane, like I'm exhausted. Like people like love to complain. It's like that. Lauren Elizabeth has a perfect word for it. It's like a hustler's. What's it called? I'm sure she's listening to this podcast screaming at her radio. It's a brilliant
it's like
way to describe it.
Should I text her?
Yeah. And basically what she says it's like influencers especially and like young people on the internet are like always complaining about like their job and how busy they are and like their meetings. And it's like at the end of the day, like we're so blessed and grateful to be exhausted that I just hate when people complain about it. And I know I do it sometimes on my Instagram and I try to be really conscious of it. I just like fucking hate when people do it. And Lauren Elizabeth has the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
It's like
I just texted her.
Okay.
We'll get to it. But anyways, I so agree with you about Olivia Culpo. Like,
and that girl is on a plane every single day she's on sets all night doing night shoots and she has never complained and she definitely doesn't do drugs.
No, she could not.
She couldn't. That's what I'm saying.
I think she gets no more than like 4 hours of sleep a night except for when like she goes home to Rhode Island. But like she literally wakes up at 5 a.m. for something new, not just because she wakes up, like for something new
either
every single day.
To get to a plane, to get to a set, like always doing something.
She does like multiple things every single day, and she also has to look snatched doing it at all times.
Right.
It's crazy. Like she went to Atlanta and she was doing like Miss Universe or Miss USA or something, and it's like, I understand like you work hard and you could be tired, but like it's like every night is the TPG awards for her.
No, literally. And like I'm exhausted from just sitting in glam yesterday. Like that was the most exhausting thing ever.
No, and like the 3 days leading up, I was just like having to be really conscious of what I ate. And it's like now today I can eat whatever I want. But it's like, no, today she has another TPG award.
No, totally. Like she's the hardest working woman in showbiz. And I'm glad for all of her success.
Yeah.
Also, she hosted Miss Universe. And I know we didn't talk about Miss Universe yesterday, but I want to mention two things. Did you see that Steve Harvey had another misstep where he announced it was an award that wasn't important, like a Miss Congeniality. And in the teleprompter, they wrote the wrong name. And he was like, these people are trying to set me up.
That's really funny.
Now you saw who, I think it was South Africa who won Miss Universe. Now Miss Teen US, Miss USA, Miss America, and Miss Universe are all black.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I read that this morning.
I'm bummed I didn't get to watch the show.
Me too. I love a pageant. And I know they're like outdated and like a little out of touch, but like, I don't know, there's something really glamorous about them and I really don't care.
No, I mean, it is, but like, okay. You
right.
know?
It's every woman's choice.
Right, exactly. Also, someone called it a busy brag. That's not what Lauren calls it. But that is a good term for it too.
Yeah, it's like a humble brag almost. Like, I'm so busy, I was just jetting around the world. Like, it's so annoying.
Yeah. But I want to figure out the word.
Lauren Elizabeth is on LA time, so I don't know if she's awake.
Yeah, and she's going to be so confused like why we're texting her in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, our next story is about the Art Basel banana.
And it's brought to you by a new game. By the way, I'm obsessed with playing games. Everyone knows that. I'm a board game freak, and I love playing games on my phone. And I especially love playing games on my phone that don't require internet, so I can play it on the plane, you can play it on a train, you can play it on a subway. It's called Best Friend Stars. It's bright and explosive puzzles with snappy and colorful graphics. The characters are so cute. It is a very casual game that anyone can play, but it's made for adults. You can spend as much time or as little time as you'd like in the game. So it's free to download, which is the best part, and that what most games don't have is that you can play it without internet, which is so crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's a snappy, quick, and rewarding experience. You can smash your way through puzzles with super fun explosions and collect tons of cute, fun characters along the way. They update the game monthly with new levels, events, and characters, so it never gets old. They treat the game like a service for their players. There is no internet required to play. It is great for traveling, whether you're on a plane, subway, or you're just bored at work, which we know some of you are. You can use boosters. It's a fun mechanic that players collect to help beat levels. You can engage with other players by joining a team where teammates help each other or even compete against other teams. I just love a good phone game. I also love downloading phone games on my iPad, and then on a plane, it's just like a really premium experience. So this is a great game for you guys. I am like the game connoisseur.
Queen.
So like if you know how Jeffree Star gives his approval like on a concealer, like I give my approval on a game. Monopoly, check. Best Friends Puzzle, check. I swear you guys will like it. It's a great game. And then, you know when you play a game so much that you play it in your sleep?
Yes.
So I have been playing this game in my sleep because like, I guess it's definitely like a brain thing that I can't understand.
100%.
But it's like I'm moving the puzzles.
No,
like,
it's so crazy.
By the way, that freaks me out.
Yeah.
You can match and blast your way through explosive puzzles and collect tons of cute characters. There's even a fun social feature that allows you to team up with friends and family. Download Best Friends Stars for free on the Apple Store, on Apple, or on Google Play. It is free to download. Again, that's Best Friends Stars for free on the Apple App Store or Google Play. Check it out. Free to download. Don't need internet.
check it out. Before I get into the Art Basel banana, people in the comments are wanting to talk about the fact that Chris and Katie from Bachelor in Paradise broke up.
They broke the news this morning in an Instagram caption that they both copy and pasted from each other and posted premium pictures. This is the least shocking thing ever. If you saw them on The Bachelor in Paradise.
Honestly, I was shocked to find out they were still together. I saw the story before we went live this morning and I just like didn't think it was news.
Yeah, no, and I also like didn't really care because if you knew anything about them, like you knew they weren't meant to last. So as much as this was just a matter of when,
honestly,
not
they
a matter
dragged
of
it out really fucking long. Good for them. I hope they made all the money that you can make as a post-Bachelor engaged couple.
So now we only have Hannah G and Dylan left, right? Have Christian and Demi officially broken up?
I believe so.
Like, did they put an Instagram out?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I heard on The Snatchler.
We broke the story like weeks before on the Toast because obviously we break everything first.
I think there's one other couple that's still together.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tasha and JPJ are done.
Yeah, no.
But they didn't leave together. There were 3 engaged couples. Oh yeah, that's it.
Hannah, yeah. Hannah G and Dylan are so fucking cute. Like they're so real, and it makes me think like they really edited it to be like she.
It was a consolation prize.
Yeah, like, and not even a consolation prize. She chose him because she wanted to like
look good.
Right. But now just like watching their life together in LA, like they're so cute. She's still the most beautiful woman on the planet, and he's so hot and like respects the hell out of her. And I just really enjoy following them, even though she said ganache.
Yeah, they're really cute. And if you want to know more about what's going on, listen to The Snatchler. It's the Premium Bachelor podcast hosted by The Snitch.
Yep.
Okay, now the Art Basel banana, because the new owners of the banana are speaking out about their purchase of the banana.
You heard the update where the man ate the banana.
Yeah. Honestly, what they're saying, I guess as an art person, like, I'm not, but they are. Makes a little bit of sense. We are acutely aware of the blatant absurdity of the fact that comedian, which is the name of the piece, is an otherwise inexpensive and perishable piece of produce and a couple of inches of duct tape. When we saw the public debate sparked about art and our society, we decided to purchase it. We knew we were taking a risk, but ultimately we sense that Catalan's banana will become an iconic historical object.
No, honestly, it's just a viral moment that's like silly and stupid.
It's just a meme. Also, the piece was sabotaged by the performance artist who ate it, and Rob Weber, who spray painted Epstein didn't kill himself across the wall where the banana had been.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
He also spelled Epstein wrong.
Oh no.
They compare it, the owners compare it to Andy Warhol's Campbell's soup can, saying that people laughed at the now iconic work when it first emerged and said they plan to eventually donate it to a museum. I don't understand what part of this that they could donate that.
But here's the thing, just like the main difference between Andy Warhol and this piece is that Andy Warhol's piece wasn't perishable.
Right.
He didn't have a bowl of soup sitting there.
Right.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It was a painting. If it was a painting of a banana, I would still think it was stupid, but less stupid.
It's stupid.
And they were saying that like basically
in this culture, like yes, it's become a big deal and it's a lot of food for thought, literally. But in a week it's gonna be meaningless. And I think art means more than that. Like this is just like a funny headline meme. I don't know. Yeah, and their explanation for spending so much money on this dumb perishable piece of art was that while technically it is perishable, they own now like the artistic idea, and the banana is meant to be replaced once it goes spoiled. Okay. Like, and it's cool that they own the idea. I mean, at the TPG Awards, someone had a banana taped to their back, and so it's obviously like... It was like a funny joke. It's taking the world by storm, but like, for 1 week tops, mark my words, and then now you spent $120,000 on a joke. On a joke, just to get your name in page 6, which honestly, cheap at the price. It's not that easy to get your name in page 6. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, are you ready for our 5th and final story? No, 5th and final story. It's a little bit of biz news. I know this story, and I'm shook by it, and I would like you to read it in full. Okay. The CEO of luggage company Away steps down after being accused of fostering a toxic work environment. The CEO of the incredibly popular luggage brand Away is stepping down after being accused of fostering a toxic work environment. Yes, we've heard. Last week, The Verge published a report documenting Stephanie Corey's harsh treatment toward Away employees in 2018. In the article, Away employees complained of the company's clique-like nature, being forced to work exceedingly long hours, and being severely scrutinized for making mistakes despite the brand's mission of inclusivity and togetherness. Away staff members allege they were also instructed to only communicate via Slack, an instant messaging platform, and were prohibited from emailing each other. What? Email was only used to discuss small matters like asking someone where they wanted to eat lunch, according to The Verge's report. Slack was where most business matters were discussed, and also weird. The root of some of Away's issues. I guess they wanted people to communicate like in public chats in Slack, so you're not like emailing people on the side, secretly. Like talking, like, you know, talking about work, you know. Right. Screen grabs shared in The Verge's report show Corey slamming an employee as being, quote, brain dead for not correctly monogramming a customer's luggage. Away employees explained in the report that Corey's critical feedback was often done in Slack channels with other employees, making the occurrences all the more humiliating. According to the report, Corey also temporarily took away paid time off and work from home privileges from Away's customer experience team, saying it'll, quote, help their career development. Quote, I know this group is hungry for career development opportunities, and in an effort to support you in developing your skills, I'm going to help you learn the career skill of accountability, she wrote in a Slack message. She went on to explain that no new paid time off or work from home requests would be approved, quote, until we reach 5 consecutive days of all our attempts to reach CX on live platforms being successful.
So she was the CEO and the co-founder?
Not the co-founder.
So she just like was a hired CEO.
Yes.
Because the two women who started Away are like boss bitches. They both have the same name, I think. I think it's like two girls named Sarah or something.
Cute.
So it's not the founder, just like a hired CEO. That just sucks. You want to know why? Because like I feel like it's already, there's so few female CEOs, and now this is just going to be like the next time, some woman gets passed over for a job, they're going to be like, well, look at the other woman CEO from Away. Like, she couldn't handle it, but like this woman's insane.
Yeah, they already brought in a new CEO from Lululemon. I believe it's a woman, so.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would have been made such a big deal. Like, this is such a big news story, and like what her Slack messages are fucking evil.
No,
but
and
I wonder
like,
if it would have been such like a big story if it wasn't a woman. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I think so. Because honestly, what she wrote, it's like those sorority emails where
so
it's like
mean.
It's so mean, but also she's using like office jargon to couch everything, because on the surface, it's not like she's using crazy words.
But like bitch, fuck, shit.
Right, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
So it's so interesting because office jargon is fucking hilarious. And it's crazy that like Slack is like the center of this storm, because it's such a big thing in office places, and like Slack is being used as like a tool for bullying. It's crazy.
No, and so this is like the worst advertisement for Slack. Actually, it's not the worst advertisement I've ever seen for Slack, because there used to be a slew of Subway ads like in Penn Station for Slack, and it was it was like a mock Slack conversation, and it was so confusing. Oh my God, I used to like take pictures of it all the time, and it's always coming up in my time hop. So this isn't the worst advertisement I've ever seen for Slack, but also just like a weird flex.
This is the co-founder.
Oh, it is. Oh, shuck. Just what a weird flex. Like, I don't know a lot about business, but I know that email is pretty much like a great form of communication, and I don't really understand why you would get rid of it to contribute to your company culture.
No, because she was contributing to a culture of like, you can't talk to your fellow employees. God forbid there's like employee camaraderie. Everyone needs to work in a silo and just focus on the work and don't talk to anyone else about anything else.
I always think like when these kinds of stories come out about companies, what is it like at work today, Is it awkward?
Or is it like a joyous occasion?
Right, well, she's gone, so it's like ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a celebration. But I always wonder when like big companies are like being dragged for like internal matters in like a public media, like what happens at work that day?
I think it's pretty normal. I'm sure everyone's just talking about it.
Right, it's probably like fun. Like you're like relevant.
Yeah, and you're getting justice if it's,
Like honestly, the day that we got fired from Oath, like I wonder what Oath was like. We weren't there because we got fired, but like it was probably lit ablaze. Everyone talking about us.
But they were always like being dragged through the news because it was like the saddest little company trying to stay relevant. And
That's
like
true.
Every article that ever, like we were just like small. We were the smallest of scandals because
really? Because I thought we were huge.
No, like every once in a while there would be like a huge thing just talking about like how Oath, Verizon, like AOL is just beyond fucking sad.
Yeah.
And like losing money, and it's just hilarious.
Okay, so that's good. We're not that big of a.
I don't think we missed much, and like no one even there really talked to us. So
no, totally.
So like I don't think we affected anyone's day to day.
I do miss the free lunch though. They really had great snacks. Remember the soda machine?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. When we build our media company, we'll have a soda machine for sure.
We will. Also, apparently the Lululemon CEO is a man, so I just got that all backwards.
Oh no, so sad.
So sad.
It's about to be 11/11, which reminded me about the Gabrielle Union story. Mm-hmm. She is just, so many people are coming out and supporting her, and I'm seeing her retweet them on Twitter, and it's just like nice to see like women being supported, What are you laughing about?
I've still never heard of Oath in my life, only in this show.
Yeah, actually, I think Oath itself did get, the name is gone.
It was like a rebrand, and then I think they rebranded again.
Oh, also, I'm sure everyone is wondering, Away did used to sponsor the show, but not anymore, so we're free to drag them.
Yeah.
It's 11/11, make a wish. I wish for, peaceful work environments for pretty much everyone.
I wish that everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Oh. We haven't done in a while.
Warm meal.
Because we kind of wrapped up early. We haven't taken questions from YouTube. Like, we haven't done, our own little Q&A in a really long time.
Oh, I mean, we rarely do, because that's
But we should do it.
We should do it.
If you're on YouTube, feel free to drop a question for us. Because I just feel like there's a lot of stones unturned. People want to hear from us.
A stone unturned, you better fucking turn it.
This weekend,
y'all.
Friday, Verona, New York. Tickets available at girlwithnojob.com.
That's just going to be, so iconic.
I know, and I can't believe, you're thinking about maybe not coming.
I know. I'll have to rethink.
By the way, you could dress casually, just wear your Fabletics leggings and just relax.
Oh, I love my Fabletics leggings.
Me too. Fabletics was born in 2013. Everyone knows it's co-founded by the Queen, Kate Hudson. The founding team was noticed that a large disparity in the activewear marketplace. It was very difficult to find trendy, stylish gym wear that was priced affordably, and Fabletics came to the rescue. I love my Fabletics items, but my favorite thing is seeing Fabletics partners on Instagram and watching what other people get and how they style it. I watched Kilty Knight's Instagram stories a few weeks ago, and she just did such a great haul, and there's so many pieces and so many things to choose from that it's actually really cool to see what other people choose. So if you want to get into Fabletics, if you like wearing workout clothes, you like working out, or you just like wearing the clothes, you could take a quick 60-second style pop quiz for your personalized outfit recommendations. Then you shop from thousands of styles curated just for you. You can check out as a guest or become a VIP, and there's tons of VIP perks, like up to 50% off regular prices, free shipping, and additional perks. So I suggest signing up for a VIP. I get emails all the time about what kind of offers they have going on, and it actually is definitely worth the cost. Fabletics is your one-stop shop for affordable athletic wear. They have yoga, running, gym gear, sports bras, shoes, accessories, and more. Snitch swears by their sports bras, and you know that girl has big jugs.
Oh yeah, I love their sports bras and leggings, and they have the cutest little sets, so that way when you're filming yourself in the gym, it's less sad because you're being cute with Fabletics.
If you're anxious to get in shape and feel confident stepping into your workout routines, try trendy and affordable gym wear. We highly recommend checking out Fabletics, and trust us, you do not want to miss out on their very special offer. You can get 2 leggings for only $24. It's a $99 value, and you only get that if you sign up for VIP. So be sure to check out all of our favorite leggings when they're in stock, as designs can change monthly. All you have to do is go to fabletics.com/toast to take advantage of this deal now. That's fabletics.com/toast to get 2 leggings for only $24. That is fabletics.com/toast. The best part is that there's no commitment to purchase monthly and free shipping on all orders over $49. So make sure you enter your email address when you take the style quiz, as you'll receive exclusive discounts and the inside scoop about new collections that haven't been released yet. Go to fabletics.com/toast. Again, that's fabletics.com/toast. Terms and conditions may apply.
Love it.
Are we getting good questions?
We're getting really good questions. I think I'll go through them.
Okay, so I'll put my phone on.
Okay.
And then let's also check the status of our poll.
Oh, okay. But also, it's going to be a day-long thing. Most people listen as a podcast.
Usually something comes through immediately.
Yeah, anytime I do a poll, whatever the first answer in the first minute is, it pretty much stays true.
So right now we're
but maybe the podcasters will feel differently.
70-30 for after Christmas.
Okay, good to know. I mean, it's the same to us. Also, there was a question in here, will Patreon members get early access? And yes, for all events, Patreon members get early access. So if you want to ensure that you get a Camp Toast ticket, patreon.com/themorningtoast. Are you ready?
Yep.
I don't even know where.
I love a Q&A.
Where to start. What are our holiday plans? A lot of questions about that.
Oh, I am spending December with Ben's family. We are going away to the Caribbean.
Oh, fun. I'm spending December break with Zach's family.
Nice.
We are also going away to the Caribbean.
Should we hang out?
Oh my God, maybe we should.
Island hop?
I'll see you across
across the bay.
the ocean. Also, someone asked a question about our schedule for the holidays. Our last show of the year will be next Thursday.
December 19th.
And then we'll be back live the first Monday in January. So that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of all the savage comments for Robbie? Also, I just want to talk about yesterday's episode.
Oh my God, yeah, we didn't even recap the Siesta Key kid. So I actually have met Robbie a bunch of times, and he's been so incredibly nice. And he's a thirst monster, but so are we. Who are we to judge one thirst monster from another? I was actually really shocked at how many comments that just their social card got on our Instagram, just a picture of the 4 of them asking for questions. Got almost 1,000 comments, and 70% of them were about Robbie being thirsty. And I felt bad for him, and I was glad that you had asked him that question, and I thought his answer was kind of genuine and nice. So I don't feel the way about him that everyone does.
Well, it's weird because when I see him, obviously he's on Siesta Key, and you watch the first episode, and it's you assume he has nefarious intentions, or you just look at his Instagram and you assume he's thirsty. But then when you see him and meet him, he's just a regular guy. And like, there's something about the way he comes off, like behind a screen, that makes him like seem like the thirstiest Ken doll of all time.
And like, unapproachable.
But I don't know why he gets that rep more than anyone else who's done exactly what he's done.
Right, who's been on Bachelor Nation. Like,
so it's weird.
I agree, and I felt bad.
Claudia and Jackie, what is your biggest pet peeve?
I hate when people eat salad and then leave salad dressing in the corners of their mouths. Like, you know, when they're eating and you could just like see the white like crustacean in their inner corners.
That's gross.
Yeah, what about you?
I would say generally speaking, my biggest pet peeve is repeating myself. Like when I say something and either you didn't hear or you were distracted and you say what, and like I have to say it again. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like something in me, I'm like,
I know that.
I'm not saying it again.
Yeah, no, it's because it's like rude if someone's not listening the first time. Unless I didn't actually hear you, like I misunderstood or something.
I understand. But even that, like, bothers me.
Oh,
or if
really?
there's loud, like, I don't know, I just hate repeating myself.
Yeah.
Also, a pet peeve that's, like, been bothering me recently on the internet is just, like, people comment, like, saying things as if they're fat. Like,
oh, my God, Jackie,
I don't know
too.
why it's just, like, really bothering me, like when people just say stuff as if they know something.
Especially when it's about me.
Right,
like,
exactly.
When you're a public figure, people like think they know things about you. They're like, I heard her cousin's brother aunt said that she was a bitch. Like, and they just like then speak on you like they know you for fact, and they speak on things like they're 100% true. It bothers me so much.
And like what's crazy is we do like the show an hour a day. Like you guys know, you do know so much about us, and like so like. But then you still find like ways to make things up as if they're fact. I don't know.
Oh my God, I see it happen in the Toasters group. People like speaking about me, like I heard she did this. Shut up, bitch. No, you don't. You don't know anything.
Did Kylie and Kim get TMT PR packages?
No.
I fucking wish.
I wouldn't even know where to send them.
I didn't even talk about on the show how I got the Kylie holiday PR package.
Yeah. And you did such premium content. Did Kylie repost you?
No, she didn't.
Did Kylie Cosmetics?
No, and honestly, I was so deceased. I don't know if I could have handled a repost.
More, yeah.
And I wasn't really looking for them because honestly, it was such an honor. Like, I have been out here like buying Kylie Cosmetics since day one. Every like drop, I set an alarm, and like I have a whole collection of Kylie Cosmetics. I've donated so many Kylie Cosmetics to like fuel my addiction and to like be recognized. And like when I got, it came in like a plain box, and when I opened it, I saw there was confetti, and I was like, oh, like one of our sponsors sent us a holiday thing, and I picked it up and it said Kylie, and I was alone, like my jaw dropped. I started screaming. I like sent a video.
I can't believe how much was in there.
Oh my God, it was so good. It was so premium. The collection's amazing, and like I really would have bought like so much of that stuff, and it just really felt wonderful to be recognized.
Do you think there's any stuff in there like you wouldn't want, but like a chubby olive skin toned girl would?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Because we really do have like different coloring when it comes to makeup. Oh, what are you gonna get your significant other for Hanukkah?
I'm just like over getting people gifts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't gotten Ben a gift in so long, and it's so mean, but it's like I'd rather get him one gift a year that's more of like of more substance and has more meaning than like anniversary, Valentine's Day, Hanukkah, like birthday, 4 or 5 like smaller gifts, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Unless I see something that I'm like, oh, Zach has to have it, and I can mask it as a Hanukkah gift.
And honestly, because we don't celebrate Christmas, like holiday gifts are not really a thing. Like when we were a kid, it was like 8 days, and like, yeah, we would get like a little toy every day. But as adults, like there's no Christmas shopping for us because Hanukkah's like not really a thing, like for gifts.
Yeah.
It was when you were kids, but.
Best thing to do in New York for Christmas?
Stay inside.
And go to Radio City Music Hall for
See the Rockettes.
The Rockettes, the Christmas Spectacular.
You can also go ice skating like down the block at Rockefeller Center.
There's actually a lot of cool things now that they're doing. Like there's igloos on roofs and like all these like fake like après ski stuff that we don't do Christmas in New York anymore. Like all the touristy stuff because we've done it for so long. But I feel like now there's actually really cool things that I kind of want to try. Like hotels doing cool stuff.
Yeah, and also like there is a stereotype that New York during Christmas is like mayhem.
No, and it is.
But on actually like Christmas Day, December 25th, 26th, it's actually very quiet and it's really peaceful. So if you are a New Yorker who usually leaves during Christmas, if you're gonna stay, it's actually quite lovely. Like it does empty out. People do things like with their families on Christmas, like they go out to the suburbs. So it's pretty quiet and it's actually really nice.
Is Camp Toast something you can go to solo?
Yes. I would say most people show up solo, or some people show up with like a friend or a sister and they end up like spending time apart because they just like meet different people. And so I was rewatching our Patreon video and we did like little testimonials with campers, both first-year campers and second-year campers, being like, what was your favorite part of camp? And almost everyone said was the people, like making so many friends that like I came here alone, I didn't know anyone, and like I have friends that like we take trips together now, like these friendships like I know will last a lifetime. So like the people is really what draws people to camp. Obviously like the fun, good, steamy vibes too, but the people really draws campers in, and I think people are usually really surprised that when they come alone, like it doesn't feel weird.
Totally, and I think being forced to like get out of your comfort zone actually might have, like it's nice to go with a friend, I'm sure, and it's easy, but you might like learn things about yourself and have a better time than you could even imagine if you come alone. So I highly recommend coming alone.
As an adult, there are very few situations where you need to rely on like that making new friends. Like as a kid, like you got to school or you transferred to camp, or there was always situations where you had to like go in alone and make new friends. But you don't get a lot of things like that as an adult because you just do whatever you want.
No.
So Camp Toast is a new experience for a lot of people, and I think it's great to get out of your comfort zone.
Wait, this was a great question. What are your goals for the toast in 2020? Katie Pastore, Camp Toaster.
I had a list of goals on my phone for this year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, let's see if we did any of them, okay? But it was for like me and you. Show at the Beacon, got it. Media partner for the toast, like we're working on it.
Yeah, we just had one, Xfinity.
Oh, that's so true. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Okay. My next show in New York to be at Radio City, so we'll see. And being on an episode of Comedians in Cars, I don't think I've gotten any closer. And some sort of comedy special, we'll see.
We'll see. Very exciting. Is Camp Toast 21 and over? Yes, only very strict, and it's pertinent that it stays that way. Otherwise, we can't have an open bar, and I think all the other campers would
be very upset.
So for your safety, it has to be 21 plus. Where's your toasters? Let's do it tomorrow.
Let's do it tomorrow. When Snitch was working here as our PA, she was keeping us on track every Wednesday, sending us Dear Toasters, but that is our fault. So we will do one tomorrow because tomorrow's Wednesday and that's when we usually do it. The email is deartoasters@gmail.com if you want to write in. It's totally anonymous. We get questions, all types, from like wedding, friends, bar mitzvahs, to family drama, to work drama, whatever you got.
Totally. A lot of people are asking for like a toast live now that like once the
like live show,
tour.
Okay.
Yeah, we can look into that for you guys. Very fun. Is there an award show red carpet that would be a dream for you guys to be on?
Like honestly, I don't know if there would be an award show that I would get as excited about as the CMAs, but like probably the Grammys. Because they're fun and like not that serious.
Yeah. Or like billboards are fun.
Yeah.
Anything really. We can really make anything work.
We can make that happen.
Bring us to Art Basel. Like we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll find a carpet to stand on and stream.
Ooh, who are your guys' style icons?
Ugh, what a dumb question.
I like the question. I have so many. I just take little elements from everyone. Like obviously today it's Ariana Grande. By the way, this is new merch. It's available now on the shopmorningtoast.com and it's the cutest sweatshirt ever. I'm just gonna show.
Please.
Everyone, obviously.
Do a twirl.
I'm wearing a large per usual, but I just love a hoodie.
Me too.
But we don't have that many hoodies. We mostly do crew necks. So this is like obviously the Toaster Supremium vibe. And it's lit. shopmorningtoast.com.
I'm like really trying to think of who my style icon is, and I feel like I'm my own style icon.
But is there anyone like you look at on Instagram and you're like inspired?
Honestly, no.
That's like so not.
That's so not me. I'm not easily inspired.
Yeah.
I'm like too cynical. What about you?
Like I have a million. Like Ariana, Cher Horowitz, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian. Casey Musgraves. A lot of fictional characters, really, like Elle Woods, just anyone I've ever seen in a movie,
Totally. Who like wore pink.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
had a nice house.
Exactly. Plainy vibes all the way. But then also, I'm my own style icon.
Right.
Okay, what else? Oh, what do you guys want for Christmas?
Just some peace and quiet, time with Theo, to be honest. I want more affection from Theo, if I'm being really honest. I'm not getting enough. But not in a perverse way, Instagram.
Okay, I will let him know that.
Please.
Okay, a lot of people getting excited for Camp Toast, so let's leave it at that. Make sure to head over to our Instagram, vote in our poll, let us know when you want tickets to go on sale, and we will heed your requests.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening to The Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we go live Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want. We're also available as a podcast pretty much anywhere podcasts can be found, so that's the Apple Store, that's Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Public Radio, all those apps. So
someone said, why does it seem like you guys have been arguing a lot on the show?
What? Have we?
We're good.
We're good. We cool. But maybe I'll go back and watch and see. Did we? Maybe we disagreed?
I don't know.
We agree on everything, so whenever we actually don't disagree, it's like, wait, what?
And we just don't know how to handle it.
Was there any TV on last night? No.
No.
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Okay.
OC, I think.
So we will be recapping tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.